toys with the toys in the basement, toys! Hello and welcome to Andy's Little Sci-Fi Horror Show. My name is Andy. This is my little 10-minute window to the rest of the world. And today is Tuesday, March 7th. And that means that this weekend is the upcoming Northeast Comic Con. Now, it has been a while since I have done any kind of con, one moment. Particularly in any kind of a cosplay kind of thing. But due to different projects and a movie he's working on. But this weekend is actually a bit of an open window weekend, which is kind of exciting. Ken is eager to go, and Liz is going to go. And being the Northeast Comic Con, it just felt to me like it wouldn't be proper if I just didn't have some kind of oversized costume that I actually have trouble getting through the door. Now, here's the thing. It's Tuesday. That's 4.5 days to come up with something. Fortunately, I don't actually have to, because I have something. Let me take you back to this time of year, 2018 BC, before COVID. Ken and I were building a costume. I was kind of on a tear for a while there of a particular character in their movie franchise, and I still love it. And Ken and I actually created a costume, and it's literally been in storage for 5 years now, and that is the Kung Fu Panda.
Stairs.
Now this costume, I created this years ago. This actually predates Kengan Sirac. The reason I haven't brought it up before is because I was only going to bring it up when I was actually going to wear it. And spoiler alert, I'm even going to wear it this weekend. There have been a couple other cons and conventions since then. I had thought about breaking it out and using it, but for whatever reason, mostly for reasons such as they were in the summertime and this is a particularly hot costume, and I'm going to try to find a way of lightening it up and thinning it out and airing it out. I have some fans, I have something to help with that. You'll see in a minute what I'm talking about. And other times it was snowing. I was actually going to wear this to a convention and it snowed. The March Northeast Comic Con is pretty consistent with snowfall the past few years. But let me show you the Poe. Let's start with the feet. This is the standard old pair of shoes wrapped around in some foam and some material. Wrapped around and designed in the classic Kung Fu Panda Poe from part 1 up until he becomes the Dragon Warrior. This costume I'm creating I'm calling it the Dragon Warrior because he has a variation of the robes he does in part 3 on top, but his pants and feet are standard Poe, so it's kind of like just draped over the regular Poe. His outfit changes, and of course I'm one of those people who've done the research, and I basically made a hybrid. Feet, this is 1 foot, other foot, 2 feet, bare feet. Then I took some gloves and some fur and foam. Basically you could say I made this with my bare hands. Yes, they're huge, and you can start to see by the size of the feet and the size of the hands. Ken and I made this costume like we did the Lego Batman, where it was pretty much the human body forced into the structure of a fictional character. So I got big feet, I got big hands, and yes, I got the big head, belly, and the big bottom. These are the pants. Yes, they are huge. And the butt is huge, but it's got the Poe tail. It's basically foam shaped into the Poe shape. I got suspenders. I'm going to be completely wearing shorts or a swimsuit underneath this because it's hot. And I'm actually going to install a fan, the battery operated fans inside to keep the body lower core cool as I'm walking around. With that on the bottom, these are my feet and those are my hands. In this part, as you can see, I've had this in storage for a while. And much of this video is going to be me restoring this to its original wonderful stature. This is the body. in a bit rough shape. This is going to get connected. This is all going to be reattached. There's the big fat belly. The golden Dragon Warrior robe. Oh, that looks intense. I can't wait. It has holes right here for ventilation because it's just a heavy ass costume. Well, it's heavy-ish right now, but I'm going to fix that. And of course, the part that needs the most attention, because I am going to fix the hat. But what we have here is the head. It's in a little bit rough shape. It looks so good on camera though. The eyebrows are adjustable to be it's not so mean and scary looking. This is actually very cool because I can see through the black right underneath the eyes. And this is on a bicycle helmet, which is probably not the best idea, but I think I had to go with it at the time because I had some cable control ideas. You're probably having a little bit of trouble hearing me, but I can see perfectly out this. I can see the camera, the TV, the window, everything. So this is actually quite impressive. It's only going to get better as I'm going to lighten it up. So I'm going to take this part off and make it bigger, make it better, because it seems that the hat's the only thing that had trouble, whatever they call those exactly, is the only thing that didn't store very well. But everything else really held its shape. And I'm excited about this. I can't wait to actually wear this. But I'm going to definitely go inside here and just trim down anything that's just dead weight. The inside here you can see I actually have sunglasses that are wrapped around a bike helmet on top of this. And it's a little heavy, but it's no more than wearing a heavy bike helmet. This part here rests on the padded shoulder of the torso. So it's not an uncomfortable thing to wear. I'm excited that I'm going to take this one out finally. Yes, I am. As you can see in here, the foam has not been thinned out a little bit. I got some of it cut off right here. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it does add up with the weight of the fur and the glue in the material. So any little bits like that can come off and make the whole thing more comfortable to wear, I'm going to take off right now. Yeah, the next couple hours is going to be a whole lot of this. Okay, it's Thursday, March 9th, and I'm going to continue working on the Poe costume for this weekend. I think I am going to go through with it. I haven't seen Drew in a long time, and he asked if I wanted to do something this weekend, and I said I was going there. He said he's going to go there, so we're both going there a little later in the day, Saturday. So we'll meet up or something. So that's kind of a commitment now, because I'm going there with Ken and Liz. I gotta get back into the swing of things here. I was in the hardware store, and of course, you know, they have the resident cats there. They had the brown one, and they had the black one. And of course, as I'm walking out the door, the black one cuts right in front of me. I had my fingers crossed really quick. Maybe I averted the bad luck or not. I don't know. I put my stuff in the car. I went to Subway's, which is right next door. Got my sub, and the change was 13 cents exactly. I'm like, what the hell, universe? What are you trying to do to me? I put my change in the container, so I didn't even take it. So I think I'm good. But, I mean, damn, it's like a 1-2 punch. So I'm eating the sandwich right now. I'm going to finish this up, and then I'm going to continue with the Poe costume. Basically, I just have to redo the hat. And I put batteries in the fans last night, so I'll have a cooling system. I'm going to start the hat. Alright, I did the classic rope and pencil trick to make a perfect rounded quarter pie piece of cardboard, and I taped it together. Currently, I'm looking at the original hat on top of the cardboard that I'm working with right now. Now, I know firsthand that I did not like the size of this, but I like the look of it. The smallest part of the hat should be the furthest part of this. So I think I'm even going to slightly samurai helmet the back of this rice hat. I am going to slightly make the back longer on purpose, just to have the aesthetic that I'm looking for. This is the kind of stuff that you just gotta eyeball it. I mean, it's a kung fu fighting CGI panda. The shapes of the clothes, I'm sure they stretch out in different looks and when he's kicking and fighting. I'm looking over at the kung fu panda head. I think I'm going to just eyeball this. There's no other way to do this correctly. But I'm definitely going to make it bigger because I think that's the one thing that always bothered me about this panda costume. It's so wide. I'm not using the word fat. I'm actually using the word wide. It's wide.
You're just a big, fat panda.
I'm not a big fat panda.
I'm the big fat panda.